New Zealand trained gallopers have won 7 of the 14 runnings of this event since the track opened in 1985, and there are no fewer than 6 New Zealand trained gallopers in this year's event. The 2400 metre start here at the Sunshine Coast is situated at the top of the home straight, and they have a run of about 420 metres down to the winning post, and then one circuit of this very, very spacious track. $4.50, number 1 Reputed Groom is the favourite. Will jump from gate 10. Pale blue and white colours out there. Mick Dittman aboard. $4.60 and $1.60, number 1 Reputed Groom. It was a half-head finish last year when Paul's Folly got home from It's All in Fun. We'll soon know the outcome of the 1999 version. The gates are back. They're away in the cup. Beautiful line out. Midnight Babe and Catapult near the inside began well. Sir Hummer going through in the centre in search of the lead. The locally trained Waltazar is putting himself into a prominent position, and Reputed Groom is caught outside runners in midfield as they run down past the 200 the first time. Sir Hummer is the leader. Waltazar coming up on the outside of it to go to second placing. They're followed then by, on the outside of those, then we've got Gypsy's Daughter going forward to third. Believer is fourth. Catapult 3 wide leaving the straight. Break the bank along the inside of Midnight Babe, then Reputed Groom, who's shut it out about 5 and 6 wide out of the straight. One man out, Gentle Wind behind those with Mr. Lately, and then Piermont is along the inside. Bozeman is one of the last. He's caught very wide. He's going forward now to midfield, and the last one there is Zed Zabil. Out to the back, 1,700 metres to go. They'll sort themselves out in a moment, and the leader is Waltazar. Reputed Groom sliding up around the outside to second, followed there by Sir Hummer. Fourth on the inside came Break the Bank. Bozeman's had no luck. It's moving up the 5th wide. Then came Gypsy's Daughter. Believer about 7 on the inside. Then came Catapult, Midnight Babe, followed by Piermont. One man out is a long way back in company there with, as they run up onto the top turn, Gentle Wind. She's third last on the outside of Mr. Lately, and 2 lengths to Zed Zabil. The pace pretty genuine, 1,200 to go, and Waltazar by a length. Reputed Groom is second. Sir Hummer third, Bozeman wide fourth. Then came Break the Bank on the inside. Next one, Believer on the inside of Gypsy's Daughter. Midnight Babe's had a pretty good run along the rail in midfield. Then Piermont, Catapult out 3 wide, a bit worse than midfield, followed by Mr. Lately, Gentle Wind, Gypsy's Daughter, and still the last one is Zed Zabil. At the top turn in the Anniversary Cup, 850 metres to go, and the locally trained Waltazar, one in front of Reputed Groom. Sir Hummer asked to go forward, is stoking up now this far from home, and he's coming to a clear third. Then Break the Bank. Believer putting itself into the pitches, moved up strongly on the outside of that brigade. Then came Midnight Babe, who's just working away from the rails at precisely the right time. Piermont starting a run, followed by Catapult, Bozeman, Mr. Lately. Gypsy's Daughter a long way back. One man out with most of the field in front of it, and starting to tack on now with Zed Zabil. They're homeward bound, and Waltazar is the leader. Sir Hummer getting out about 4 and 5 wide, and Believer's moving up very, very strongly, and Catapult to the extreme outside. They're in the straight, 350 to go. Sir Hummer is the leader from Believer. Midnight Babe nearer the inside's getting a lovely run, and Piermont is just behind them. Catapult and Gentle Wind down the outside. 200 to go, and Midnight Babe drove through to be the leader. Mr. Lately's coming right up on the fence. It's Midnight Babe in front of Mr. Lately. Gentle Wind down the outside, and bursting through now is Zed Zabil. Here's a great finish. Mr. Lately on the inside. Oh, Mr. Lately, I think. Mr. Lately a nose to either Zed Zabil or Midnight Babe. Great finish. Piermont fourth. Then Gentle Wind, followed by Sir Hummer, Catapult. Long way back then came Waltazar, followed by one man out, and then Gypsy's Daughter, Believer, Bozeman. Then came Break the Bank. Reputed Groom's dropped right out to be one of the last home in the Anniversary Cup. Golly gee, is this a finish? I think Mr. Lately might get this on the inside. Number 10, Gary Palmer, $9.35 and $2.95. Zed Zabil, number 12, and Midnight Babe, number 5, are there as well. Mr. Lately gets up on the inside. He got the better of Midnight Babe in the shadows of the post. And then this Zed Zabil's come rushing down the outside. Heads up, heads down. Mr. Lately, the inside, with his head in front. Now, right on the wire. Is he still there? Oh, he might have got there by a whisker. Mr. Lately, number 10, Gary Palmer for New Zealand trainer Colin Gillings. As I mentioned before the race, they've won 7 of the previous 14 runnings of this race, the Kiwi trained gallopers. They had 6 of the 14 runners there. Mr. Lately, the rails. Midnight Babe, the centre. Zed Zabil, sprouting wings in the dying metres. Standing by for the result of a thriller. It was a half-head last year in favour of Paul's Folly, who by coincidence got through on the inside. Gee, this is close, isn't it? Mr. Lately, the rails. Midnight Babe, one away from the fence, and Zed Zabil out wide. I can tell you from the replay, Zed Zabil's run third. It hasn't won. And Piermont will be close up fourth, and Gentle Wind out wide will be close up fifth. Now, they put up the PH
of the Caloundra Cup and a dead heat between Midnight Babe And Mr. Lately, the New Zealanders, 1, 2, 3, with Zexabil in third place. So a dead heat there. Okay, they're getting set at Cranbourne, and that'll...
Lethal Eye.